It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's another road game for the 76ers.
And when you think of the elite teams in the NBA, this is one of the teams that pops out at you. Had the great season we expected from them.
It's been really impressive. However, there's a lot of work ahead to achieve their ultimate objective, and that's winning the championship.
Philadelphia foul.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Here's Melton after the basket by Boston. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Harden has a wide open look. And that one goes long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Melton. And the three off target. On offense, here are the Celtics. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, we're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Second team foul.
The Celtics making a switch here. The three from Harden. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
To the paint. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
I like the aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Horford double team. Nobody near Williams. And again, it's Boston converting.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Derek White.
That one on White.
Personal foul.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two
Belongs to the
Jays,
76ers.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing. Play.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
It's his first trip to the line.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
And that one, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell.
And Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
Back to Brogdon. Takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Maxey. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Third team foul.
Celtics leading by 7.
Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. It's stolen by Milton. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Malcolm Brogdon.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
They get it again.
Joel
Embiid. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Boston up.
18. The 76ers. 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
For Celtics.
And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Smart misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. to the middle. Here's Hauser. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And it's Brown missing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harris outside. On the wing, Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Celtics foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high percentage 2-point looks.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Harrell. Pass to Milton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Celtics leading by 5. Now Williams. He's defended by Harrell. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tatum's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
He shoots again. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target from 3-point range. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Sixers ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. The 76ers trailed by 8. And stolen by Tatum. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the 76ers now. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Harris. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
And really, that driving lane exists in part because of Harris's ability to be a sharpshooter from deep.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Here's Embiid. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 8. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart on the wing. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Points for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes.
29. The 76ers, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
For your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Brown. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Pass to Embiid. Now Harden. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in 2nd in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And stolen by Horford. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Harden can't hit.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Maxey's got his first points in this one.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Here's Maxey. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Tatum kept alive. Muscala hits the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell.
And Harrell slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. It's Brogdon on the wing. Clock at 6. A shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boston leading by 11. Outside, Horford. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Outside, Smart. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Williams can't hit.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And how about that show of power by Embiid, driving in past the contact to get his shot.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the balls.
44. The 76ers, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 9. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. To the inside. Here's Horford. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Bucket is good.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 20 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Williams inside the line. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Dunk by Embiid.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Down low. Here's Smart. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Count it. Smart's got his first 2 points. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
David, everyone, come on, make some noise.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Celtics.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Embiid. Wide open. Doesn't go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. There's the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Embiid. Harris trying to get free. Embiid's shot is good. That's now 26 points for Joel Embiid.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
We know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Embiid with the block. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
The first free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Here's Smart.
76ers.
Outside Tatum. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid. Harris outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Tatum. And Embiid with the block. Here's Horford. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Harden. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the 76ers lead by 1. And a breakdown here.